What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Vlog Palace. This is vlog number 3, our first 10 games of our Yankee season here. Guys, so far so good. We're 8-2. They started off great within the first series against the Giants. Then Seattle took that series 2-1. Marlins 2-1 last night against the A's. Now let's start off with the Giants. I mean, wow. The first 2 games, shutout. Max Fried did great. They won 7-0 that game. The second game, Cam Schlittler, another shutout, 3-0. And the third game, we won 3-1. Aaron Judge hits 2 home runs in that series. I had really high expectations for the San Francisco Giants going to this year. I think they added a couple of good players, in that team. But but we beat them, man. We beat them good. Max Fried and Cam Schlittler they're just a great. They played great on those 2 games. And then obviously Ben Rice, which I didn't know much about. Obviously listen to Michael King and Brandon Tierney. So far he's having a great first 10 games. He's having he has a good start to the season. Stanton, we all know. Cody Bellinger started off good, and then obviously Judge started off slow, in the first 3 games of that series, but he hit 2 home runs. But you're starting to see, as expected, he's going to get better and better and better. So I'm not really worried about Judge. But against that San Francisco, it was a great series. We swept them. Judge, again, 2 home runs. Cam Schlittler, Max Fried, and even Will Warren on the third game. He only gave up 2 runs, but he was good. I've always I liked him. I just feel like he still needs to play more. He needs to gain more experience, Will Warren. But I think he's going to get better as time goes on. And then against the Seattle Mariners. Now, I said it in vlog number 2 about the Yankees, about Seattle. And I feel like they're going to have a setback. I don't think Kyle Riley's going to have, obviously, 60 home runs or even 50. Honestly, I don't think he's even going to get 40 home runs. I think he's going to end up probably 30 to 35 home runs this year. So I don't think he's going to have that great of a year. Julio Rodriguez, they both started off bad, but I think he's going to get better as time goes. But right now, what their records are, like 4-8. I think they're like 4th in their division. I don't think Seattle's going to be. They're gonna make it to the playoffs as a wild card. I don't think they're gonna even win the division. So going into this series, we lost the first game 2-1, but then obviously the fifth? Is it the fifth game? The fifth game, 5-0, and against the Mariners 5-3. So both great games. We played. We played great. Those are the 2 games that we played well. I think Max Fried. It was another shutout game for Max Fried, 5-0, through 7 innings. And then Stanton was great in that game. He drives 2 runs in that game. And it's something what I expected. Again, I don't like Seattle. Again, I'm not big on Seattle this year. But Max Fried, another shutout game. He was unstoppable, man. The guy's real deal. I think he's probably one of the best pitchers in the league, if not the best. Honestly, I really do think that. I know Paul Skeens is another one. I know and Struble is another one. But in the AL, I think he's better than Struble, in my opinion. But he did great in that 5th game. And obviously the 6th game, they won 5-3. Cam Schlittler, also not bad. They got a couple of hits on him. But I think it was he still pitched a shutout. It was a 7-inning shutout. Paul Goldschmidt hit a 3-run home run, helped them out. And also Ben Rice, man, he also homered with an RBI double. I didn't know Ben Rice was that good, or he's going to be that good. But damn, I really like him a lot. He's batting. I like him at a 4th spot and standing at the 5. Good move by Aaron Boone with his lineup so far. When you have Judge at the 2, Cody Bellinger at the 3, Rice at the 4, Stanton at the 5. So I think that was great lineup for Aaron Boone. So we beat Seattle 2 games out of 3, and then we're heading into Marlins. Now Marlins, I did not know coming into the series they were 5-1. I don't know what they did in the offseason, who they added, who they lost, but they were 5-1. And the one player that caught my eye in that team was Xavier Edwards. I mean, wow! I didn't know he was good. I don't know nothing about him. All 3 games he had a hit, at least a 1-hit or 2-hit games, but he was good. And we could have lost that series 2-1. You know, the second game when we won 9-7, we came back and won. You know, and I know Stanton. I mean, can't believe Stanton got a stolen base. He has a first steal. He stole a base first time since 2020. As I see it here, he hits a 2-run single, but Stanton was good, and he had a great game that game. We came back on that game, but we won that game. And you know, Cody Bellinger also hit a 2-run home run in the 5th inning. So, but that Marlins was good. I think Marlins they were tough. They also beat us. They beat us in the 3rd game, and we were up 4-0, and we lost that game. But other than that, they're good. They're a good team. Let's see how they do in their division now that the Mets are first with 7-4. But and then Max Fried, Max Fried played on the 3rd game, and he didn't have a good game. He got rocked that game, and even though, I mean, they took him out when the team was up. So yeah, so he doesn't get a win or a loss, which is okay, no decision. But he did get rocked, and our bullpen didn't really keep up the lead. But Marlins played good. Marlins are a good team. So, but we ended up winning that series 2-1. And then last night, I mean, last night was something against the. It's not even Oakland anymore. I didn't even know they're not called Oakland anymore. It's was Athletics. The Athletics A's is what they call, and it's just weird. And I kind of feel bad for the team with so much history they got going on. But the Athletic A's. So heading into this game right last night, very cold weather, windy weather, but we ended up winning. This guy Ahmad Rosario, who I liked a lot, a very good contact hitter. Hit a home run, 2 home runs last night, and the 8th inning was a big one, and he did a great job there, man. And yeah, he 3-run home run in the 8th, definitely, and we ended up taking the lead. And obviously, the guy who's our closer, Bednar closed it out, so he did an outstanding job. That will be his 5th save of the season. So nice start. And Cam Schlittler pitched. He allowed 3 runs. He got rocked, but listen, man, you can't. I mean, he did the first 2 games, man. He had a shutout. He won the Player of the Week. He was a Player of the Week. But obviously this game he got rocked. And but I think he's gonna have a great season. Max Fried's gonna have a great season. And so we ended up the first 10 games 8-2, so not a bad start. I know the next 10 games we got a little bit, maybe a little bit tougher schedule, depending how you guys look at these teams. But I want to talk about Stanton, man, because I didn't mention this in the vlog number 2 when we talked about the Yankees, but I think he's gonna have a breakout year. Now, I think he's going to have a great year. For his standard, I think it's going to be a great year. Which I believe, which I'm predicting, he's going to end up having, I think he's going to end up playing 120 games. His batting average is going to be about, my guess is between 270 to 280, which is good, which is great for him with all the injuries he had. I think he's going to end up hitting about 30 to 35 home runs. And he might end up getting probably 105 or 110 RBIs. This is obviously by the end of the year. I believe he's going to have a great year. I really do. And he's so far he's starting really good. And I think he's gonna have a great year. I want to know what you guys think. Comment below if you think those numbers I just laid out is accurate, or you think it's gonna be worse, or it's gonna get better. You let me know. Comment below. I'm more than happy to talk about it, debate about it. But I like Stan. He's really he came into this season very confident. They say he's in good shape, but he looks good. He even stole a base. I mean, come on, man. Like, he looks really good. So I think Stan's having a good year so far. And then obviously Max Fried and Cam Schlitter, so far so good for those two guys. They are elite, and they're going to be elite throughout the season. And think about how we have those two guys and we don't have Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon in the lineup. Like, it's just, we have a amazing pitching rotation. And even Carlos Rodon, like, think about it, he's probably your number 2 in most teams in the league. And if you talk about and want to talk about the worst teams in the league, he would probably be your number 1. But for Carlos Rodon, he's probably like your number 2 in probably most of the teams in the league. But in this team, he's number 4. Can you believe that? Like, it's insane, dude. Like, it's crazy. Fried, Schlittler, Cole, and Rodon. That's a championship lineup there, and I can't wait for those guys to come back. And I do believe by at the end of the year, I do believe that both Max Fried and Cam Schlittler, I do believe that they're going to end up competing for the Cy Young by the end of the year. And I don't know if that ever happened, where you have two teammates going after the same award. I don't know, but I do believe Max Fried and Cam Schlittler both going to compete for the Cy Young, and that'll be a very interesting thing to see if that's the case. See how they're going to play throughout the season for that Cy Young. So that'll be very interesting to see. I want to know what you guys would think. Comment below if you guys think that Max Fried and Schlittler are going to be the top 2 pitchers in AL to go after that Cy Young. So I would really like to know what you guys think about it. All right, and I also wanted to mention, like, Ryan McMahon is not having a good year. He's a strikeout machine. Defensively, okay, I hear a lot of people he's a great defender. I seen it, some of it. But come on, man. Like, I would start Amar Rosario. I will permanently start him as your third baseman throughout the year. Like, just do it. Like, he's clearly the best. He's a better player than Ryan McMahon. Like, he's not that good of a defense as Ryan McMahon, but he's not that bad. He's an okay defender, but he could definitely produce in your lineup, in your offensive, in your batting. He's a great contact hitter. Last night he showed us he could hit 2 home runs. What I would do, and what I predict is going to happen, I think Aaron Boone, as the season goes along, he's permanently going to start Ahmad Rosario over Ryan McMahon, and if he does that, I think it's a great move. He should have done that in the beginning of the season, but obviously it takes time to see, who's gonna play well at certain positions or certain batting order. But I think by probably by about 40 or 50 games into the season, I think he's gonna make that move, and I would do that if I was him. Ahmad Rosario is he's a good player, so I would definitely do that move. So that's all I got for you guys. I mean, that's the first 10 games of the season. We're 8-2. We're first in the division, as I expected. Now the next 10 games right here, we got 2 more games against the A's. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 games against Tampa after the A's, and after Tampa will be 1, 2, 3, 4 games against the Angels. So what's that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 game for our next 10 games coming up, and then we got the Kansas City. We got the Kansas City series after that. But there you go. So it'll be 2 games with the A's, 3 games against Tampa, 4 games with the Angels, and 1 game against Kansas City. That will be our next 10 games. So that's not a bad next 10 games for the Yankees. We should be getting some good wins there. So let's see, man. Let me know what you guys think so far with this 8-2. You think the Yankees are for real? You think it's still early? I know there's a lot of games left. Anything could happen, but so far so good. What do you guys think? Comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's debate about it. I look forward to doing a collaboration with some of the people, some of the Yankee fans, Talk Yankees. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.